All right, going live here. I'm going to go ahead and share this and get going. We're talking about rest today. This is Tuesday, so we're all about entrepreneurs. I'm in a fun office space here today. Got the window here. As you can see, it's raining here in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm in the Colonial Room at Common Desk, so it's pretty cool. See the floor here. It's a putting green, and if you just need to take some time and de-stress, then you can do that in here. But the question today: to rest or not to rest? I feel like I should sit down for this one. Just kind of sit and relax. I guess I'm answering the question by my sitting down. To rest or not to rest, that's what I want to talk about today, and what I want to share with you, maybe my background, where I'm coming from, and I want to hear where you're coming from. Go ahead and like and subscribe the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications when these videos go live. But also, I'd love for you to comment in the comments below so we can have a dialogue. I'd love to hear if you rest, if you don't rest, how you rest if you rest, and I guess the first thing I should do when I talk about to rest or not to rest, should the entrepreneur rest? There's a lot of different ideas about here, working 8,800 hours a week, working as many hours as you can. I love to work. I really enjoy working. I love building, and I enjoy what I do. I love speaking, coaching, training, building something from scratch. You got to have that wild hair in you if you're going to be an entrepreneur. And so, talking about rest today, should you rest, should you not rest? I imagine most people wouldn't even think about resting. Why would I rest? Rest is, you hear the sayings, rest is when you die, or I'm going to work now. But, you can pay now and play later, or you can play now and pay later. The idea is that I'm gonna work hard now so I can relax later. And that's a whole nother video for another day. But rest. So when we're talking about rest in the entrepreneur's journey, I guess I should define rest. And how I would define rest is anything other than what you do for a living. So if you are a professional soccer player, then don't play soccer for a day. If you're a professional golf player, hey, we're on the putting green here. If you're a professional golf player, then don't play golf for a day. That would be rest for you. If you are a social media marketer, then stay off social media for a day. You get the gist here. Whatever you do for a living, go ahead and take the day off, and don't do that for a day so that you can rest and recoup and rejuvenate yourself and your mind. Now, I rest. And so for me, I'm on my phone all the time. I take a day of rest every week. It's not the same day every week. We work around my schedule, and if I have to speak or if I have a training or something, we'll work around that. But I do take a day every week. And this week, we went and watched a movie, watched Star Wars. Come on. Fantastic movie, The Last Jedi. I really enjoyed it. Anyhow, we had someone try to bump in there and call me. We went to this movie. Well, I'm on my phone all the time. And so for my rest for this day, I just left my phone at home, and I survived. It was amazing. But I left my phone at home and just enjoyed my time with my family. I got 5 kids, so a rest day for me, married with 5 kids, a rest day for me looks a lot like whatever they want to do, okay? But that's a season of life I'm in. And it's not doing what I do for a living. So I didn't always take a rest. So kind of talk about my journey. I didn't always take a rest day. Didn't always take time out to rest and rejuvenate. And it was about when our second child came along, our son came along, that we had some friends ask us if we rest. And we were like, yeah, right. We're on a budget, like to go and do something fun with the kids and take a day off. We're working 2 jobs. Like, how are we going to do this? And they really encouraged us to do this. And they told us, hey, it's as easy as you can just drive to a neighboring city. We're in a big metroplex here. Just go to a neighboring city, go to a different mall, different surroundings, change of pace, change of place will give you a change in perspective, right? And so we took him up on it, and we haven't looked back. And it's made a huge difference in our life. And so I wanted to kind of line out. I totally believe in resting and taking a day of rest. I think you can do it. I don't care who you are. I was just talking to a super high capacity person that runs multiple companies. He takes time out for rest and makes it a priority in his life, because I do believe that if you don't take rest, your body will eventually rest. And I just had a wonderful woman, an entrepreneur. She's amazing at building her business and building her brand. And but she's pushed herself beyond the limits, and she was on her way to the doctor yesterday when I was listening to her, and she's on her way to the doctor because she just hadn't taken time to rest, and she pushed her body too far, and her body eventually said, "You're gonna rest." So I want to talk about 4 benefits of resting. If you're on the fence, if you're like, "Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't see what the point of resting is." There are a lot of successful people say work 7 days a week, work 80, 100 hours, and that's the only way to get ahead. Well, I believe we are created for rest, and I believe you can still work extremely hard and then also rest extremely well. And so the four benefits. Number 1, health benefit, tremendous health benefit. I'm never sick. So I have a healthy body. I never get sick, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so grateful for that. But my body is very healthy, and I don't get taken out by a lot of these bugs that come around, and people miss work and all that kind of stuff. And I attribute that to rest and drinking a lot of water. So that's 1. Number 2, healthy family. My kids know, we have an agreement. We talked to them. I was telling them this morning, I have a very late night tonight. Going to a Christmas party with some people in a neighboring town. And so I don't know if I'll be home till 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's going to be late. But they know no matter how much I have to work, no matter how hard I have to push, that eventually, every 7 days, about once a week, I will take a day of rest. I'll stop, and they'll get time with me, and we'll hang out. Because that's what my rest days look like right now. It's hanging out with my family. It's watching movies. It's cooking. We love to cook. That's what my kids love to do. We love to eat. And so we make good food. And so healthy family, healthy body, healthy family. Here you go. For some of you guys that don't care about a healthy body or a healthy family, just want a healthy business. Here's one for you. How about productivity? Your productivity will go up. This is something I recognize in my own life. Your productivity will go up if you take 1 day off a week. You say, how does that happen? Well, if you can always do it tomorrow, then your productivity is gonna go down, because you know that you can put something off to tomorrow because you're never gonna take a day off. So it's like, well, everything I don't finish today, I can do tomorrow. Well, everything I don't finish today, I can do tomorrow. But if you know that in 3 days, in 2 days, in 1 day, I'm going to be off, and I'm going to take a day off, and I'm not going to answer the phone, and I'm not going to send emails. I'm not going to follow up with that person. I'm not going to do whatever it is you do for your living. When you know that you're going to take 1 day off every 7 days, then it will increase your productivity, because you will figure out how to get more done in less time. Your brain will do it. It's amazing. It's amazing how your brain can do that. So we've got healthy body, healthy family, productivity, and then the last one, innovation. You're gonna have greater innovation. You're gonna have more ideas if you take a day off. And you might say, well, how does that happen? Well, I'll just tell you from personal experience. I had an amazing idea yesterday or Sunday, coming off of my Saturday rest day. I'm talking like life-changing idea. Extremely amazing idea. It came after a rest day. And I don't think that's a coincidence, because that happens time and time again, either at the end of my rest day or the very next day, the day after my rest day. I have an idea, a thought, and I go, oh my goodness, that's how I can solve this problem. I put the problem down for a day, I come back, I have the answer. Innovation, it's taking a rest, it's taking time away from that. And I can't help but think of a friend that I have a friend that's been a wonderful friend, and he also is a genius with computers. He's fixed my computers over and over and over again over the years. And many years ago, I said, man, my computer's not working. Come check it out. Fix it. He came in. He looked at it about 2 minutes later. It's up. It's running. It's fine. I said, man, you're a guru. What did you do? You only had 2 minutes with it. And he said, I just turned it off and turned it back on. I restarted it. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, 9 times out of 10, the issues that you're having with your computer, it's running slow. It's not working right. The issues you have with it, if you just turn it off and restart it, it'll fix those problems. It's something about when it closes out and then it reboots, it fixes those problems. And I can't help but think there's got to be a connection with our minds in that same way. That when you go ahead and shut down, you allow your brain to shut down for a day, and then it reboots the next day, that the missing links, the things that weren't quite coming together for you, will come together after that. So I want to encourage you, take a day of rest. Hey, we're going into the holidays. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy some time with your family. Recognize a lot of other people are taking a break too. So I don't know that you're going to get through to them on the phone calls. That's something I got to take into consideration as well. But there are other things I can do. But I'm taking a rest day. I'm taking some time off to spend with my family and to create some memories and to allow my brain to rest, because I'm going to come back even more productive and with greater innovative ideas for my business. So I hope that helps you today. If you're asking me to rest or not to rest, I would encourage you to rest. Thank you so much. That's about entrepreneurship today. I'll talk to you tomorrow about team leadership, and like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.